What's up guys, this is Demkeys and you are watching the APv1 development vlogs. We are currently on day 112. Yeah, we're currently on day 112. A lot's happened since the last vlog. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to vlog as often as we would like to, but I guess we're just gonna have to try harder. So to show you the progress since the last vlog, I'm gonna do a recap on my side and then Glow is gonna do a recap on his side, and then we'll move forward from there. So let's get to it. Alright, what's up guys? This is Demkeys and I'm here with Glowing Dude. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you are watching the APv1 development vlogs and we are currently on day 120.
Yes.
So like I mentioned earlier, Glow is gonna do a recap on his side and I have to do a recap on my side as well, and after that we can move forward.
Alright, so from the last video which we posted about a month or two ago.
3, I think.
3? Seriously?
I think it was 3 months ago.
Oh boy, yeah, yes, no. Yeah. But from the last vlog or devlog, you guys saw that I had made like all sorts of, okay fine, this is a different one. The paper is completely ruined, by the way. A lot of things happen onto the paper. But yeah, I made like a bunch of concepts and all that for each enemy that we have in the game. Well, most of the enemies anyways. And now I actually made it digital. I made the digital concepts for each of them. We have the thingamabobber.
Hold on, I'm not able to. Oh, okay.
There you go. The thingamabobber, as I said. That's this is APv.5 air. This is just a concept, by the way. This isn't the actual look of it. Then this is ground, APv.5 ground.
You know, should I set up the tripod for this?
It's totally up to you. Doesn't really matter.
Because my hand's shaking a lot while going like that. Alright, so I stopped the recording.
Yet again.
No, I stopped the recording and then started the recording, and the second time my hand was over the mic, so we're gonna try this again.
Why not? Oh, by the way, guys, before we continue, I have to say I'm kind of sick, so my voice is kind of gone. But yeah, anyway, so this is APv.5 air. This is APv.5 ground. This is the main concept for D we have right now. Now guys, this doesn't really look the best, I know, but hey, I'm a noob artist right now, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. This is what we have so far for a destroyer bot.
DM750.
DM750. It's even written right over here where my mouse is like circling over. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Okay, there you go. That was weird, but okay, we'll continue. This is the first enemy you'll actually see in the game. This is a patrol bot, not petrol bot. I remember I said petrol bot earlier, but yeah, it's patrol bot. And this is the first enemy you'll encounter in the game in level 1 itself, I assume. Yeah, I think we have kept like 2 or 3 patrol bots in level 1. Then this was a picture for screenshots Saturday. So I think at this point, yeah, we are done.
It's a close-up of D's face.
Yep, it is.
Alright, so...
Well, I have been working on the animations as well, like using the main, I guess you can call it the final sketch for D, I guess. But hold on. Alright guys, so here is the copy of, this is the final cut, I guess you can call it, for D. So yeah, right now what you're going to see is basically breathing. The idle animation, I have to actually work on this because, as my brother had pointed out, the knees, they are bending a little bit too much, and yeah, I have to work on that one. And next I worked on panting. This is like if you run for too long or do too many things and then stop, this animation will kick in. And this is what I have for running so far. It's so great, guys. It looks like A1. You know what I'm saying, guys?
In case you didn't get that, he basically means he did not work on it.
Yes, my sarcasm game is not on point today. Neither is my pronunciation.
Alright, so is there anything else that you have to show?
I don't think so. Well, we did work on the concept for level 1. I do not know why I was looking over there. There's no card over there, don't worry. There's no card or anything. None of this is scripted, I hope.
Alright, we have worked on the concept for level 1, but we cannot show it to you. The reason is that we don't want to ruin your experience as a gamer. So that particular level design is going to be released after the game is released.
Yes.
Uh, I guess that's it.
That is actually about it. Goodbye. Bye, guys.
And now for my part.
No. Goodbye.
What's up, guys? This is Demkeys, and we are currently on day 132. I'm going to show you what I've worked on so far and what I'm currently working on as well. Alright, so before I begin, I would like to apologize in advance in case if the camera starts to blur in between. Autofocus seems to be kicking in randomly, so I need to find a way to switch that off, but so far I haven't switched it off. So yeah, I don't think I showed you the combos in the last vlog. So I've hooked up the placeholder animations that Glow worked on for the combos. For example, this is heavy, heavy, heavy. That's HHH. Then you have LLL and a couple of different other combos. It's very buggy right now. I need to work on this further, but this is a start. Alright, so that's about the combos. Next, I want to show you the UI that I've been working on. This design is not finalized yet, but we've just started working on it, and we're gonna improve it further as required. Currently, I'm not moving any more forward on any more forward. Sorry. Currently, I'm not moving forward with development on this because I don't want to make a lot of changes and then find out that all of those changes were pointless. So when the UI is actually being used, only then can we find out that this is working or that is not working. So currently I'm just going to leave the design like this, and once we actually start using the UI, then we're going to improve it further. So that's the UI. Then we have a trap prototype level that I've been working on. So as I mentioned in the previous clip, we cannot reveal the design for level 1 right now, the level design for it, because we don't want to ruin your experience as a gamer. So we're only going to reveal it after the game has been released. So in the meantime, the traps that I'm working on, I've created a prototype level for those traps, so I can test all those traps and then make prefabs of them, and then I just need to place those prefabs into the main level. So let's take a look at some of the traps. Real quick, a tip for you guys: if you have a lot of folders, the way I do, I organize the entire all of the assets. I organize them properly. So if you have a lot of folders and you have to you feel that you find yourself going to different folders a lot of different times, you might want to create different project panel tabs and navigate to whichever folder you require, and then all you need to do is switch between these tabs. So for example, while I'm working on these trap prototypes, I have a scripts folder which is here. Then I have the animation for those traps or that particular trap. Then I have the sprites for that trap, and then I have the prefab folder where once the trap is ready, I'm gonna make a prefab out of it. So yeah. Alright, so let me show you some of the traps. First of all, we have, what is this? This is a delayed sensor activated spike strip. Yes, I know the name is very long, but I needed to make it that way so I'll remember what the trap does. what's funny is that I still cannot remember what the trap does sometimes. I have to go back to the game design document to take a look at it. So, anyways, this is the delayed sensor activated spike. anyways, so this is the trap. What this is going to do is this right here is a sensor. In the game, it's probably going to be something really thin, or probably even invisible. I'm not sure, but right now, just for debugging purpose, and so I can see it, I made it gray. So when you cross this sensor, a spike strip is going to just uh, come up from the ground, and of course, if it hits you, you're gonna take damage. Currently, I haven't set up HP, so nothing is gonna happen if it does hit you. I'm just checking to make sure that it works. Now, this does have a problem. Actually, all of the traps that I've worked on so far that are sensor activated, they have this problem that I need to fix. I'll get to that a little later. Maybe you guys can help me out with it. So, as you can see, once I cross that sensor, or uh, even came like this, after a short delay, the spike flap or the spike strip comes up. So that's the delayed sensor activated spike strip. Then you have the sensor activated spike flap. It's the same as this, only in this case, when you cross the sensor, this spike flap is gonna come down and hit you like this. Alright, now let me see if I can reproduce that problem that I've been having. Now here's the thing, let me tell you what I think the problem is. This game object has two colliders, a circle collider and a box collider. Well, a circle collider 2D and a box collider 2D. Now I think what's happening is this trap is getting triggered twice. What I mean by triggered is it's basically an animation. And where can I find it? Here. So this game object has an animator, and that's right here. I've just created an empty animation that continues to loop, and then through the script I'm triggering this trigger parameter, and that transitions from this empty animation to this animation, which is the actual trap animation. That's what makes this flap turn or rotate around this pivot. And once it's done, it exits, and then the process just restarts because it comes back to entry, and this empty animation starts to loop again until trigger trap is called again. Now my problem here is that for some reason the animation is being triggered twice. There are two colliders on this game object, but in the script I'm performing a check to see if the trap is active or not. I'll show you the script as well. It's a simple script, but even though I'm performing that check, I'm still having this problem. I'm sure it's nothing big. It's just some small detail that I'm missing out. I'll get it eventually. So let me show you the third trap. The third trap is basically just the same delayed sensor activated spike strip, but without the delayed part. So there's no delay on it. Let me show you it's right here. Oh yeah, I just remembered I did not show you the thing triggering twice. Let me try it with this spike flap. Okay, so I'm not able to reproduce the problem. Okay, so I forgot how to reproduce the problem. Basically, while this animation is running, the trap is not supposed to get activated again, which does not happen. It does not interrupt the animation. However, it triggers again. So it's sort of like there's a queue. When I go once and twice, there is a second request in the queue, and so that is what's causing the problem. Now I need to figure out how to stop this from happening. And again, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just some minor detail that I'm missing. Here's the script. I'll show you the script for this one. That's the sensor activated spike flap. Alright, so in the update method, I'm basically updating this boolean variable trap active, and this line of code is pretty much gonna check the state of this animation, which is this. It's gonna check the state of that state or animation, not sure what to call it, but yeah, it's going to check the state of it, and depending on whether it's true or false, it's going to set that value over here. So based on this code, when on trigger enter 2D is called, this right here is a trigger. That is why on trigger enter 2D is going to be called. So when it's called, we first check if it's the player that has entered this trigger, and then if the trap is not active, or let's say if trap active is false, only then should we set the trigger to true or activate the trigger. I'm not sure how to say that, but yeah, only then should we set the trigger to true. Otherwise it shouldn't, but it seems to be doing it. It's not interrupting the animation like I said before, but what it does is it plays the first animation, it plays the animation once and then it plays it again. So basically if I'm activating this trap twice, the animation is going to play twice. So again, for probably the third time, I'm probably just missing a small detail here. I'm gonna fix this. What else do I have to show you? I guess that's it. I'm gonna continue working on these traps. I have a long list of them. I'm gonna continue working on all the trap prototypes. Once I've created the prototype, I basically, where is it? Yeah, once I've created the prototypes, I just create a prefab of that particular prototype, and then it's ready to use in any other level. So yeah, that's it from my side.